organization is encouraging veterans to use the Battle Buddy app, especially during Men's Health Month, which is this month in June. I'm joined now via Zoom by Partnerships Coordinator with VetLife, Matt Leach. Matt, thanks so much for talking with us tonight on Evening Plus.
Julia, I cannot thank you enough for having me and helping us spread the message of the great work that we are doing here at VetLife, in particular with our Battle Buddy app.
Absolutely. Our veterans have worked so hard and have been through so much, and there's so many resources, especially here in Michigan, but a lot of the time I know there's a struggle between that connection of our vets and their families and the resources that we have that are so great in so many communities. So this app is really about kind of mending that lapse. Tell us a little bit about Battle Buddy. It's pretty new. How does it work?
So there are two main issues when it comes to veterans taking advantage of their benefits, which are benefits that they have earned. They're not asking for a handout or any charity, anything along those lines. These are benefits they are entitled to from their service. And so the two main issues that we've seen are veterans not being very well educated on the benefits that they're entitled to. Obviously, as they're transitioning back into civilian life, there is a lot on their plate, a lot on their mind, and we feel like the awareness around the benefits that they're entitled to could be better. But also, we have what we call a backwards resource provision model, where it's on the veterans to go out and seek out those benefits that they have earned through their service. And so what we try and do, first it started with our in-person events such as Vet Fest, which we have coming up here this upcoming August 2nd at the Fowlerville Fairgrounds. We wanted to provide family-friendly environments for our veterans, for their dependents, spouses, because they are entitled to benefits as well. Family-friendly environment where we bring all of the vetted resources directly down to the veterans so that they would be more educated or better educated on what benefits they're entitled to, but also make it very easy where we hold their hand through about 95% of that process and empower veterans to become their own best advocate. And as you mentioned, it starts with connecting them to not only their benefits, other resources that kind of complement those benefits that they're entitled to. But we feel like if we can help with that and make that transition to civilian life a little bit easier for our men and women that are leaving the service, that it will ultimately combat a lot of those mental health issues that we know that they face and struggle with, and ultimately that veteran suicide rate.
That was going to be my next question. You beat me to it. Of course, it's Men's Mental Health Month right now in June. Mental health important all the time for everyone in our community, but we know that especially our veteran community can really struggle, especially when adapting back into regular civilian life. And you guys had put out some information that really being connected with these resources can help with those mental health struggles, of course, just by connecting to all the resources that we have here in Michigan.
We have mental health specific resources. If you are in a crisis, we have crisis helplines. We do have telemental health applications available there as well. But it's not just providing those mental health resources that we have available to them. We feel at VetLife that we need to bring a holistic approach, a well-rounded approach, because it's not just getting them therapy. It's about, finding what's the best kind of therapy there for them. If we can take care of housing, disability compensation, a number of different avenues or resources that are available to the veteran, and not only the veteran, the dependents, the spouses available as well. We feel like if we get the whole family unit involved, the chances of that veteran getting through that mental health episode, whatever difficulties that they may face, goes up substantially. So even though we are a nonprofit, an app that connects you to your benefits, we are wholeheartedly trying to combat, like you said, those mental health issues that our veterans face, but ultimately that suicide rate, which we know is just absolutely out of control.
Yeah, some really good details there. And I know it may seem simple to some of us, but of course, when it comes to, okay, how can I really take advantage of what you guys have going on here with Battle Buddy? It's an app download. Any other details you want folks to know when it comes to really getting comfortable with how this program works?
The toughest thing to do for so many of our veterans is to ask for help. They've been taught, come hell or high water, find a way to get the job done. And so asking for help goes goes against all the programming that they just got from their time in the service. And so we do truly feel like the Battle Buddy app is a very non-combative, non-adversarial way for veterans to realize what benefits are they're entitled to. But also, a lot of times, some of our veterans, they may be looking for a VA home loan and then realize disability compensation, Social Security disability, all these other benefits that they might be entitled to. So we try and provide that in an easy, a one-stop shop, almost a central coordinating hub, to make it as easy on our veterans as humanly possible. So you can find out more information about the Battle Buddy app, about some of our great in-person events. We've got a golf outing going on in Ann Arbor at the University of Michigan Golf Course on July 21st. And then we also, like I mentioned, we have that Vet Fest event at the Fowlerville Fairgrounds this upcoming August 2nd. So can find out about those great events, can find out more about Battle Buddy at our website, VET Life, LIFE today, TODAY.org. Feel free to look up any more information there, as well as any other great programs that we have going on for those veterans, the men and women who served our country, because no matter what we do, it will never be enough for the men and women who have sacrificed everything so we can enjoy the freedoms that you and I get to enjoy each and every day, Julia.
Yeah, Matt, absolutely. I so appreciate you walking us through this app, explaining how it works, explaining the expansiveness of what it can connect our veterans to. Of course, it's a simple download in the App Store. I know tens of thousands of people have already taken advantage, but more info on your guys' website as well. So thank you so much for talking about this, walking us through it here on Evening Plus. I really appreciate your time.
Julia, I cannot thank you enough for having me and helping spread the word and awareness. Like you said, we've had over 60,000 downloads to date in just a few short months' time. Whether you have an Apple, an Android, whatever phone you may have, go to that app store, type in Battle Buddy. It might show up Battle Buddy by VetLife, but go ahead, download it. It is free to download. You can go ahead. It will have a button for the veterans, a button for dependent spouses. We're happy to take care of anybody who is entitled to those benefits, who helped serve our country. And again, thank you so much for the time here this evening.
All right, Matt, you have a great rest of your night. Thanks so much.